What up, YouTube? Welcome back to the closet. Welcome back to the Christopher Moon channel, and I hope you're having a wonderful day. But today I wanted to talk about a comment or quote. It was a quote by younger Chris's one of his idols back in the day, and that would be Mr. Bruce Lee. I haven't followed him down his kung fu path, tried to anyway, but that's neither here nor there. Who cares? What I wanted to talk about was this quote he said, this comment he made, and how, I perceive it, and, just how it's affected me in my life. Now, I believe it was in a book or an interview or something, but it was a quote from Bruce Lee. And Mr. Lee was given this interview, and they were asking him about his kung fu, and the quote was to be like water. And I've always loved that. Be like water, What does that mean? He says, be like water. Water can fit into any container. You can put it in a teapot. You can put it into a cup. It changes shape. Water can flow, or water can crash, And I was like, that's true, that's awesome. What a cool way to look at something as simple as water. That's crazy. Hey, we're like, 70, 90 something percent water, I don't know. But we got a lot of water in us, right? So I would always keep that and take that with me and just have it there in the back. And it really would tell you, you just have to be fluid and flexible. There was another quote, I don't know who said it, but it was something about maybe it was Bruce Lee, I don't know, probably was, knowing younger Chris, eating up all that kung fu junk. But it was something along the lines of, be like the reeds. They bend so they don't snap. You got to be able to bend. And that was something else I would put in there with that water comment. But that water comment was so powerful to me because you're right. I can go to any job. I can put on any hat because I'm like water. And whether my big old head is going to fit into it or not, I'm like water. I'm going to make this melon fit into it. I'm going to make it fit in. And go along with my day, Whatever hat you got to put on, whatever container you're pouring yourself into, form into that container. Whatever you want to be, you can be. Easy, right? Easy. Fake it till you make it, pretend, whatever you got to do. But we all know how to get into those containers we want to be in. Some of us don't want to be in any container at all. And for those, that's the other half. Life comes at you. You either flow with it, you go with the current of life, and it'll just take you on down river. You'll just coast along the way. No worries. Better than swimming up current. If you don't get your way or you think you want something else and you're fighting up current, you're just going to wear yourself out. Who wins that fight? I'm sure some people have, swam against the current and, won, like the salmon or trout or whatever them fish that like to swim upstream. That sounds like a pain in the butt. I actually watched a documentary on it. It is a pain in the butt. But what's next? Yeah, crash. That is also what you can do. If you take in the embodiment of water, you can flow, you can fit in anything, you can crash. Over time, you can erode anything too. Over time, you can do anything you want. But have you ever seen those high-powered wash guns you know, you can wash your car with it, but they got ones that are even stronger. And I've seen them like get a concrete like stepping stone or like a cinder block or something, and the water pressure is so strong coming out of that it just cuts right through it. Yeah, just cut that up, that block. But that's your power too. Never thought of it, but you can flow, go with the flow until something, you know, isn't quite right. Then you can crash and say, nah, you know, I ain't going with the flow anymore. I bumped into something that I don't feel is right, and I'm gonna go this way. And if you don't like that, then, you know, you got to deal with the crash. And I view crash as a good thing. You know, that's you just, everybody assessing, not being aggressive or anything, but just being dangerous, but being like, you know, respectful, you know? Like it's good to be strong and powerful and stuff, but it's good to show restraint. And that's kind of what the whole thing is. You know how to fit into any compartment. You know how to go along with the flow. And you're very powerful. But you have restraint, and you know when to crash. You know when to flow. You know when to fit into those containers. You know it all. Why? Because you're like 70 to 90% water. So this stuff's just like inert, right? Right. So today, once you're out there and you're like in a pickle or something's going on, whatever it is, you're feeling all kind of whatever, be like water. You don't like the situation? Flow your butt right out of there. If you're feeling crazy, crash your way out of there. Maybe just pour yourself into some other container that's exiting, you know? You can do whatever you want, because you got this. You got it. You got the 70 to 90 to whatever percentage of water. I'm not going to look it up. I kind of remember it, but that's for you. Anyway, you know what else is for you? Kicking the day in the butt. Have a great one. Love you.